this is it. This is the final video in Sedona. Today we are on our way to our final hike here in Sedona before we leave. We're super sad, but super excited. It's going to be a beautiful hike. It is West Fork Trail. We're fortunate because it's not too far from where we're staying. We are trying to get there pretty early. It's currently a 6:45. It's Thursday, October 20th. Happy birthday to my brother. We heard that the trailhead fills up very quick. The trail opens at 8 o'clock, but we heard that people line up to get into this trailhead. It's $11 to park in the trailhead. If you end up parking on the street, it is $2 per person entry fee. Dogs are allowed on leash. It's a little early for Duncan, so he's sad. So we're hoping if we don't get in the trailhead, we can park close on the street, because we have heard some people say with the hike plus parking on the street far up the road, they've done close to like 9 miles round trip. The hike is just under 7 miles, so we really don't want to be doing that with Duncan. It's a lot for him in a day. He's a little guy who's not a morning person or a camera person. But wish us luck for the hour we're waiting. We're gonna have some bagels, we're gonna have some coffee, and hopefully we get a decent spot. We'll let you know. So it is 7 o'clock on the dot. We are the second car in line. We're just gonna wait. It's half an hour. We're gonna enjoy our coffee, have our bagels, and then start the hike.
The sign does say that it's open from 8 a.m. to dusk, but some nice people near us said that they do open it a half hour early at 7:30, so we'll see if that does happen. But one thing to note, that this trailhead does not accept the America the Beautiful pass, which is what we've been using to park at trailheads, and the reason for that is because this is a concessionaire trailhead, which means I think they sell snacks and stuff, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Also, you can't use the America the Beautiful at any state parks in the state of Arizona. Red Rock Pass that you could use at other trailheads is not accepted at this trailhead either, but the Grand Annual Red Rock Pass is welcome. It says it right on the sign over there.
We are starting the trail. I would recommend this time of year, this early, dressing in layers if you can. It's a little difficult for us because we don't have enough space in our packs too, so we weren't able to. I do wish I had gloves, but once the sun comes over the canyon, we should be fine. We've got Duncan in his sweater, and we're both holding him, just giving him extra body heat from us to keep him warm on the beginning of this trail.
It's about 40 degrees out right now, and it's 7:30 in the morning. We're starting the hike. They let us in early.
How beautiful is this trail so far?
Beautiful. I like it. We still have a long way to go, but it's already showing how wonderful it is, just 0.1 miles into it.
Right now we are at some ruins. They are of the Mayhew Lodge. This area, excuse me, was from, there was a Western writer, his name was Zane Grey, and he traveled through the canyons, and it actually inspired his novel Call of the Canyon, and turned into a very famous movie. And now we're looking at some ruins from a lodge over here, so let's take a look.
Also, this lodge had some pretty famous guests that stayed here over the time. One of them to note was Clark Gable, who we actually mentioned in one of our other videos with Route 66, where he had his wedding at the Oatman Hotel, and he actually celebrated his first anniversary here at this lodge. Another notable guest is Walt Disney. He also stayed here.
I see a carved pumpkin sitting here. I don't know how it got here, but I want to go take a look at it because it looks pretty neat, just to see in the middle of a canyon. barely made a dent into this hike, and the views are proving to be absolutely breathtaking. This is one of the most beautiful hikes I think I've ever done. I am just in awe. I can't stop just looking up and looking at the canyon walls and the trees and the colors changing. I barely in it, and I highly recommend it. It is beautiful. One creek crossing down, 12 to go.
Woo! Creek crossing number 2.
All right.
This one looks a little tricky.
Guys, that one was really slick. I almost fell in. Mike did awesome though.
It was tricky, but be sure to use all your hands for balance because they are slippery.
Yeah.
Sticks and the rocks, so definitely take your time and be careful.
Creek crossing number 4. There's also a chance you can encounter bears on this hike, so make sure you got some bear spray.
Creek crossing number 5. That was just creek crossing number 6.
We're now 2.1 miles in. We have done 6 creek crossings, and there's a total of 13, but we're starting to wonder, since we're getting close to the end, instead of 13 individual ones, if it's 13 altogether, like when you do it twice, but then if we did 6, I don't know, then that's not an even number. 13 doesn't, I don't know. We're gonna find out. We still have a little over a mile to go till we're done, so stay tuned.
Creek crossing number 7. It was actually kind of tricky to see the other side of the trail, but there was an arrow on that tree right there. So you just jump down and go right across. So let's go. And then the trail continues right up there.
If you have a reactive dog like us and you want us to make a video, because Mike had a great idea, let's make a video of what not to do when you approach people with a dog. We have Duncan in the carrier because he's a little reactive today. There's lots of people, and somebody was coming across the trail kind of quick, so he growled and they barked at him. 2 grown adults barked at him and made it 10 times worse. He got super freaked out. He tried to get out of the carrier and it was awful. So Mike's idea is to make a what not to do video. So if you guys think we should, or you have any thing to add to it, let us know in the comments.
Don't approach a dog that's reactive, or just don't approach a dog at all without the owner's permission.
Yes.
Please and thank you. Creek crossing number 8. Here we go. It's not a boulder, it's a rock. It's a great big rock.
Once you reach the end of trail, there is a 1.3 mile additional primitive trail, so it's not maintained. For Duncan's sake, we're not going to do it. We don't want to risk anything with him, and it is pretty chilly in here, and we don't want to keep him in here longer than he needs to be. You can see the canyon walls closing in around us. We're almost at end of trail. It's very sad. The hike back will be our last hike here, and it's very bittersweet. How do you feel about it?
Oh, it's definitely sad because it's beautiful, but we'll definitely do a lot of hiking when we get back home to fill the void.
Creek crossing number 9.
Creek crossing number 10.
crossing number 11. 2 more to go. We just checked the map, that was 11. This is creek crossing number 12. Look at how massive. This is unreal and absolutely beautiful. At the trailhead, it said it was just over 3 miles to the end of trail sign, but we are now at 4.1 miles and we're still not close.
Creek crossing number 13, the final creek crossing on the trail. We're at our final creek crossing number 13. We reached the end of the maintained trail, but you could actually keep going. It's a little bit primitive. You actually have to walk through the water to continue on, but we're going to stop here because we don't have the proper footwear to go through the water, so we're going to head back now, back to the trailhead.
All I could think of was don't let my sunglasses fall off.
Like mine.
Because I'd be lost without them. I wouldn't be able to see. After the hike, we're gonna have some pizza and ice cream for lunch. And then since it's our last night, we're gonna do a nice little outdoor seating restaurant where we can have Duncan with us and take in those Red Rock views one last time. The end has come. We've put lots of miles on these hiking boots of ours this trip. It's bittersweet. This was a beautiful hike. Definitely recommend it if you're out here. And like I said earlier, dress in layers if you have a big enough bag to undress some of those layers. But it was a beautiful hike. It really wasn't too difficult. Highly recommend. We're back at TinyCamp. Duncan is pooped.
It's our last day at TinyCamp today. The view from the deck is pretty awesome. You can see all these towering canyon walls. All around you of Oak Creek Canyon. The deck comes with this really nice chair here. Behind it, down below, there was a private hot tub. We had a nice fire pit, propane fire pit for at night. When it's cooler out, some really nice Adirondack chairs for stargazing. And I'll tell you one thing, folks, you could really see the stars out here. Absolutely amazing. So if you're really into astrophotography, this is a great place to do it. I came out at around 5 a.m. with Duncan, and there was about 8 javelinas walking up the side of the road, so that was pretty cool. I did not have my phone. I always have my phone, and I didn't have it to capture it on film, but it did happen, I swear. All right, let's go inside and take a look. It's locked. Here we have the main floor of the tiny house. We have a tiny couch, a tiny puppy, but he's really cute. We have AC unit on the wall for air. There is a fan right above us, which is nice for air circulation.
It's also a mess because we're packing to leave.
Yeah, we are getting ready to leave as it's our last day. There is a chair right over here, but it has some stuff on it as we're getting ready to leave. This is your ladder to get to your loft where your queen bed for bedtime is. We also have Duncan's cage up there. Next we come into the kitchen area. We have our tiny fridge, but it's not really that tiny. It's actually a decent sized fridge. There's a lot of cabinets down here that have some supplies for your stay. Up here we have Bluetooth speaker, a lantern for outside, and there's some merch if you were interested in that. Over here we have a sink. Here you have your microwave, plates, glasses, cutlery, everything that you might need to stay here. You have a small oven and stove, which is a pretty decent size for being in a tiny house. And then you have our bathroom right here. It has a sliding glass door for privacy. That's really it. It's a tiny house, but it served its purpose for us. We really enjoyed the hot tub after our hikes. It is absolutely amazing to get into a nice hot tub and have the jets hit all those achy spots after our long hike.
We're probably going to be going back to the Sedona Fudge Company as well. We've gone twice. Third time's a charm. We just really loved the fudge. So we've been getting a quarter slice of it. We want to get a whole chunk and just take it home and have it in the car, right? We're at Open Range for dinner. We have a beautiful view. Hopefully we're still here when the sun hits the rocks. It is pet friendly. They said they had pet friendly seating inside as well, but we took the patio just because, as you all know, Duncan is a little reactive, so we're eating outside with a spectacular view.
I got a French dip with a side of sweet potato fries.
Since I'm super plain, I just got tacos with chicken and cheese and a side of rice. I got the goods, and of course I got the espresso chip ice cream again, and it wouldn't be me if I didn't get an espresso ice cream with a side of iced coffee. And Mike got Belgian chocolate.
So to finish out our trip here in Sedona, Arizona, we got a quarter pound of fudge. It was $10, but with tax it came to $11.04, which is not bad for some fudge. We got chocolate peanut butter, and it'll probably be gone before we even get back home.
This is it. This is the final video in Sedona.
It's very sad, but it'll be good to get back into our normal routine and do more hikes on the East Coast.
It was a lot of adventures. We checked off so many things off our bucket list while adding a million more to our Sedona bucket list. And we had the time of our lives these last few weeks here.
Yes, we did. We had lots of ice cream, lots of good treats, fudge, ice cream, pizza, coffee. Everything you could imagine. Duncan had the time of his life exploring the great outdoors and just being all over the world, well, all over the country, I should say.
Barking at everybody.
Barking at every single hiker he saw, every squirrel, every chipmunk, every javelina. He just went crazy, but he enjoyed it so much.
He had a blast. It's been so much fun. Thank you for following along on our 3-week crazy journey. This is the end for Sedona, but we'll see you soon on Route 66.
Woo! We're gonna get our kicks on Route 66.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow along if you liked our journey so far. We'll see you next time.
See you next time. Woo!
Did you guess how many coffees I had the entire trip? I had 2 today.
I'll say about 40 the whole time.
40?
Yeah.
Let's see, 3 weeks. I'm gonna say in between 60 and 70.
Actually, that sounds more accurate.
Yeah. I'm gonna say between 60 and 70. We'll have the official count at the end of this video for you. Duncan, any last words after your time here in Sedona?
I'm ready to go home. I had so much fun, but I'm tired and I need to rest.
What are you so excited to do when we go home?
I'm excited to get in my big bed.
Oh, is there anything else you're excited for?
I'm excited to have a dental bone every day and jump on the couch and chase my tail.
You like to chase your tail?
I do. Sometimes I get so dizzy that I spin out of control.
You get dizzy?
Only on occasions.
And you fall? Do you fall off the couch?
Sometimes, but I do it carefully and I always make sure that I'm okay.
Well, we'll see you on the next adventure, Dunk.
We'll see you on the next adventure. I had so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed me watching me on all my adventures, because I'm definitely Duncan, the traveling Yorkie.
Bye, Duncan.
Bye.